Dan Oturu rocking the rim, breakdown in communication. Mike James pulling up from mid-range and hitting. Oturu fakes the mid-range J, takes it to the chest of Daniel Theis and draws the foul. Terrific start for Dan Oturu. And in the opening exchanges of the marquee matchup, it is one-way traffic. Make the alley-oop reception at the other end. Didn't elevate as he normally does, but my goodness, there's no problem with the elevation on that alley-oop conversion. Dan Oturu wrecking shop, moving to 7 points in the game. Micic stands still, pull up three-pointer from the sideline logo. Micic, beautiful reception, and how about that for court awareness, knowing where the hoop is. Micic with the head fake and hesitation dribble, creates separation after applying the brakes, and Vasilije Micic, 9 points in a row. Mike James working the dribble. Hayes sets the screen, dives down to the low post. That is a terrific score on the high-flying drive from Elie Okobo. Bryant one-on-one with Okobo. Deep three-pointer is an air ball short of everything. Fantastic hustle. Tomaginat. Hayes ran it down, but his attempted back of the hand feed could only find Collin Malcolm, and he punishes the visiting team. And now AS Monaco into their secondary break options after bagging that steal. Nice catch on the inside. Hayes with the finish. 5 points without reply and 6 points without reply. Fancy offload. Finished on the inside by Tomaginat. He gets it back from Okobo. Extra pass down to the corner. Penetration, step back three, and burying it. Dumps it down to Tomaginat. Rapid ball movement around the perimeter. Blakeney stops on the wing. Fouled in the act of shooting and will go to the free throw line looking to add one more. Antonio Blakeney, we mentioned how adept he was at getting to the stripe. So Elijah Bryant in the low post once again from where he has been such a facilitator. Oh, what a drive and dish from Tomaginat, and Johnathan Motley the beneficiary once again. And it's now 4 minutes since AS Monaco scored the basketball. Alpha Diallo rattles home the three-pointer, ending that barren period from the field with that three-point bucket. Oh, Elijah Bryant once again. That is a delightful penetration and pitch. And I think he is going to be credited with the score as Mike James penetrates, takes it high off the glass with Tai Odiasi challenging the shot. That is a terrific score for Mike James. Takes him to 8 points in the game to lead his team in scoring. Mike James, pull up three. Oh, that's a tough bucket from Mike James. His second three-pointer of the game. Not a foul in the act of shooting, a foul on the ground. Terrific activity out for Diallo, his second steal of the game, and a beautiful lead pass from Mike James. Elie Okobo off to the races and finishes with a two-fisted fast break flush. And that is why he's number 3 in the EuroLeague. He doesn't shoot many of them, but he is shooting lights out, as is Vasilije Micic. Collin Malcolm fakes a three, drives baseline, where's the help? Terrific take. Elie Okobo with his 4th helper of the night. No traveling violation, and instead, it's a rim-rocking jam converted on the inside. As Vasilije Micic using that screen beautifully. Just under 4 minutes remaining of the 3rd quarter. It's Blossom game, not looking to be a threat in terms of putting the ball in the basket. Rotates to Okobo, takes it to Ish Wainwright, drawing foul number 4, gets the shooter's roll. Terrific recognition. So Bryant down to the baseline. Oh, beautiful offload inside, Dan Oturu. Oh my goodness, what an extraordinary move. Oturu getting busy at the defensive end, much to the delight of the home fans. Oturu in the thick of the action. Okobo mid-range J, and he is cooking through this passage of the period. He scored the last 5 points for AS Monaco. Rotates it to Micic. Strazel looks at the three, into the lane, kick to the opposite wing. Elie Okobo, extra pass to Micic, deep three-pointer, bottoms it. Beautiful half-court offense. They can rotate the ball and get it to Theis. Instead, they go to the perimeter, stepping into a three-pointer off the front iron, and getting the shooter's roll is Matthew Strazel. Got a recycled 14 to work with here. As Blakeney being hassled and harried by Strazel. Oh my goodness. Ten points in the game as Theis with the and one indeed. The pump fake getting Toma Ginat off the ground. The hoop and the harm converted by Theis. Terrific body control and composure in a crowd. Hayes sets the screen, slices to the lane, turnover, gift wrap to Antonio Blakeney. Johnathan Motley, the recipient of a feed. Oh, that is an extraordinary finish on the break from Johnathan Motley. Johnathan Motley, 11 points in the game on 5 of 6 shooting, slapped away on the inside. A terrific denial for the second time in the game by Antonio Blakeney. Just 3 minutes and change remaining in regulation as Elijah Bryant down to the dots. Johnathan Motley, one-on-one with Daniel Theis. Theis challenges the shot. Oh my goodness, Johnathan Motley is cooking here in the fourth quarter. Pull up deep. Oh, that is a tough bucket again. Blakeney dumps it into Motley, who has been unstoppable this quarter. Micic, deep three, and that surely is the ball game. A wonderfully executed half-court offense sees Vasilije Micic have the fans dancing in delight up in the stand. Quarter buzzer, but he can't get it to go. And a terrific game of basketball. Sees the head coaches embrace at the half court, and it's Coach Atudis's men who have prevailed in this first ever EuroLeague meeting between these two clubs. A fantastic fixture, but in the final period, Hapoel IBI Tel Aviv rediscovering their flow, putting 23 points on the board and shackling AS Monaco to just 14 points by a final score of Hapoel IBI Tel Aviv 85, AS Monaco 77.